Okay, this person says, "Hi there, I'm just wondering, how do you not take other people's stuff? How do you not take on other people's stuff?" Kind of similar. Um, the moods, the energy, the drama. I walk into the room heavy and suddenly I am carrying it too. Like I signed up for it. Between the office politics, the kids, and my sisters acting like I'm still 12, I'm finding it harder and harder to keep what's mine, mine, and leave the rest alone. Do you have any advice for how to stay grounded without turning into a brick wall? Well, it's kind of similar, isn't it? Like, particularly, I mean, it's because they mentioned their sisters, like family dynamics just add everything. It kind of adds steroids to the whole thing of being able to stay true to who you are in the face of a lot of pressure, external pressure. And family is even more, that's even more intense, because with family, it's like they know where all the buttons are. They know where the nuclear codes are. They know how to push your buttons, and they know how to, get you going. And in a way, it's part of how they serve us and how we serve each other, because we can kind of, it's like the kind of cliche of the guy living in the cave and like he's all peaceful, or the woman living in a cave. They're all peaceful and calm and everything is beautiful. And they can talk about relationships and they can talk about love, I was only talking to somebody during the week about this, and they were going, yeah, well, how helpful is all that? Like, if you've got 4 screaming kids and your partner's not on the same page as you, what do you do then, kind of thing? And it's kind of true. Like, our families help us see our unconsciousness. Okay, so that's helpful. It's helpful to kind of see that, to kind of go, yeah, this person's driving me insane, but they've always driven me insane. They always say the thing that just totally drives me insane. So when you see that happening, then you can kind of own it, I suppose, because of all the siblings you could have had, you have these siblings, Of all the parents you could have had, you have these parents. So that's helpful to sort of, I don't know whether it's true or not, but it sort of makes me feel more empowered when I think of it like that, when I kind of go, well, I chose them. Let me start from that point. And when I do that, then I can go, well, why would I have chosen them? And how is it helping me? How is it helping me become more conscious? I do that, and it's helpful. So you do that with your siblings, and then kind of, when you're kind of going, like, everything is, as far as I can see, is here to help me become more conscious. So I'm guessing it's the same for you, but certainly for me. And it's a combination of, that's a choice I make, like I'm choosing to see it like that, but it's also my observation. Now, if I keep resisting that, and if I keep going, I don't like all the stinky people, I don't like my stupid siblings, they're really annoying. If I do that, then I'm just perpetually like miserable and not becoming more conscious, because I'm locked into the unconsciousness. I'm kind of, without even realizing it, I'm kind of defending the unconsciousness. I'm kind of going, if they were just a bit nicer, if they weren't so annoying, then it would be, my life would be so much easier. So for as long as I'm doing that and sort of resisting the way things are, they're just going to continue to be annoying. They're just going to continue to treat you like you're 12, or treat me like I'm 12. And the only way you really know you kind of got through that bit of unconsciousness is if they say the triggering things and you're not triggered anymore. Then it's like, okay, I've kind of moved through it. I've returned to love. So yeah, I know like family can be very difficult, and when you are very focused on them from that perspective of like, oh my God, why are they so difficult? Then yeah, it's kind of continual hot and cold running triggers and stuff coming up. But it's not all like that. You can settle with it. You can see it in terms of it's all serving me. But you have to mean that. You can't just say it. You can't just pretend to yourself or like, oh, that sounds great, John. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Like, you really have to feel it with all your heart, because there's no kind of hidden consciousness, the processing consciousness. Like, you can pretend, oh yeah, I like the sound of that. Yeah, then my family won't drive me as nuts as they are currently driving me. Yeah, let me do that. But you don't really have it inside you, then you're just going to get triggered. And even when you do know it, you're still going to get triggered. But at least you'll be able to use the trigger. You'll be able to kind of look into it and go, oh yeah, I think I can kind of see what this is about. So, yeah, again, not easy. People all around, overwhelming. But family particularly, it's very hard to just kind of, you can open your vents and let it all through a lot. But yeah, because you've kind of got this pact almost with them, it's trickier. It's trickier with family.